Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is L502X doing a video review for the Dell XPS L502X. Right now I'm playing Assassin's Creed Brotherhood on this machine. I'm just gonna go show you a few of my options. Oh wait, hold on first. I know you probably can't see it too well up here. Actually, you know what? Let me go out a little bit and go up. There we go. Alright, so basically up here you have, I overclocked the GPU from 600 because I have the GTX 525M, and I overclocked it from 600 megahertz on the core all the way up to 800 megahertz. Right now it's running at very hot 85 degrees Celsius. I don't think that that is correct because this thing is not hot at all, and it's not even blowing out hot air. So I think that the reader on that is a little bit off. But this right here is the EVGA Precision X. That's how I overclocked my GPU. Right now it's running at 25 frames per second. I'm going to tell you right off the bat, I don't think that this is a good game to play on the 1080p version of this laptop, because I do like to keep my games at 1080p. That's 1920 by 1080 resolution. So alright, let me go back in to the options to show you what I got. So go to graphics. I got 1920 by 1080 at 60 hertz. Multi-sampling is off. If I try to turn multi-sampling, for those that don't know, it's anti-aliasing, and if I put that on there, then it would probably run even slower. It will run even slower. I got the VSync on because I hate the horizontal tearing as you turn if the VSync is not on. Even if I turned it off, it's still not going to make any difference in the frames per second. Environment quality is at the highest. It's at 6. I can move it down, but I'm just going to keep it up at the highest because no matter what, I've been through all these settings, and no matter what you do besides adjusting the resolution, the frames per second are going to stay the same. So texture quality is at the highest, shadow quality is at the highest, reflection quality is high, it's at the highest, character quality is also high, it's at the highest, and post effects, I have it off, but you can turn it back on. Still not going to make any difference, except I don't have any sound on this right now, but all I'm doing is just kind of walking you through whether or not you should get this on this laptop or not. Again, I'm getting about 26 frames per second. Oh, I guess I lost my ally that I was chasing, but it's going between 20 and 26 frames per second. Right now it is at 40 frames per second, which is manageable, but there's nothing around me. No combat or anything. It's going right now at 20 frames per second. If I were to come up and beat the crap out of somebody, it's going down to 18, 20. Well, it's still saying at 20, but it's oh, well, I guess nobody's gonna fight me for that. So kill 2 more. Let's see. Oh, now I'm in trouble. I'm not supposed to kill civilians. But anyways, right now, again, it's at 82 degrees Celsius, but it's still not blowing out any hot air. It does not feel hot on the top or on the bottom where the GPU is resting at. So I'm thinking that that is a little bit off, probably a lot off. But I mean, overall, it's manageable. You can play this game at 20 to 26 frames per second. Are you gonna be able to handle maybe some of the lag that'll come about after a while? Probably not. You might get a little bit frustrated and want to change the resolution. But again, I have the 1080p version of this laptop. So let's go back to the options and turn it down to let's do 720. I know that's not a standard 720p resolution, but it's good. It'll probably bring up the frames per second like crazy though. Well, still about 36. You might be able to see a little bit better on your screen, or not. I have no idea. You can't see the frames per second, but the frames per second is down here on my screen, and it's saying 35 frames per second. So again, I'm probably losing my target, but I mean, it still looks good. It looks very, very good actually, and it's not as laggy as the 20 frames per second. It's going about 37, 38, 32. So between 30 and 38 frames per second that you would get if you turn it down to 720p type resolution. So just kind of going through this a little bit, and again, there's no combat going on. I'm not really doing too much except for losing my target again, but I don't really care. I'm not here to play it. But also, as you see, depending on what card you have, if you got the 540M, then you have 2 gigs of memory most likely. Right now on this game, I'm only using 327 megs of memory, which is pretty good. That means that I got 1 full gig, which is 1024 megs, and it's only using 329 of those. So I mean, this is a pretty good game. I like this on the Xbox 360, and the only thing I couldn't handle on the Xbox is the fact that there's a lot of jitter, and there, like whenever you turn, there's a lot of jittering and a lot of I guess misfeed through the input or the output onto the TV. On this game, I don't get that. I don't have any of those issues on the PC, so I got it on the PC instead. So guys, again, this is just a review of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood on the Dell XPS 15 L502X, and again, it's the overclocked GPU from 600 to 800, and it's the NVIDIA 525M. If you guys got any questions or comments, please leave them. Otherwise, this is JobWildy5, and I'm out of here.